What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This your boy Jay Reed's Love of Cars. This is take two, and I'm down at my brother's house today. We're about to put this Vortech Supercharger on his 2003 Mustang GT. So where we at so far?
What's up, y'all? So far, I was waiting on him. We got the coolant drained. We got all of the front bolts out of the front timing cover. I got one replaced already. It's just a plug at the bottom bolt out of the passenger side of the alternator. We already got the rear pulley swap that comes with the Vortech. We're about to go ahead and change the smooth one here. We'll have to bend this AC line out of the way. I think it's going to need to come this way just to clear the exhaust port. So that's where we are now. The other night we went ahead and got the brand new BBK 78mm throttle body installed. We'll have to remember to set the throttle position sensor. Everything else has got all the connections made. Early in the week I went ahead and replaced all the fuel injectors, all the spark plugs, so we should be ready to move forward.
Got the MSD coils on here. You always had them?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't I remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we got the pulleys on. Did you have to Loctite them pulleys or anything, or torque them to a certain spec?
I just put Loctite on.
Okay. Rule number one. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and disconnect that battery.
Yeah, I need to do that. It was disconnected. I actually connected it back.
Oh, that's right, because you did say when you mentioned that about that TPS.
Right.
Well, shit. Guess we gonna get started on it. So we're not gonna film this whole process because we gotta work. But periodically, I'll come back to y'all and let you know how we doing. Okay, folks. So we have got some of the pulleys on. We got that one on. We got that pulley on. And now we are mounting up the supercharger to the bracket and going to install those two pulleys. Those two pulleys on that. And we are moving right along. By the looks of things, it shouldn't take too much longer. Shit.
Hopefully.
You believe that?
We'll see. As long as we don't run into issues.
You're going to always run into issues when you're doing this shit. Mm-hmm. The issue he's talking about is, and it mentions in the instructions that you may have this problem. When you put this pulley on right here, you have to grind down some of this case, because if you got a case that's got some irregularities in it, it's going to hit the edge of this pulley and not make it run smooth. And also you have to grind down like part of this little part behind there in order for this to run smoothly on this particular car. But we got that done. It secures on. Now we mounting up this heavy ass supercharger. Be back at you. So the one thing about installing this Vortech supercharger that we're learning is the instructions are not that well. And I'm gonna give you an example. Like there's six bolts that go on the back of here, but there's one bolt that's like not even a half an inch longer that they put in the same package that goes right here. So if you don't read one step ahead in the instruction, you will use that bolt for one of these, and that's what we did. And we didn't find it out until we got ready to install this piece, and the bolt was too long. But luckily, this bolt was the second one that we tried. But they had all of these bolts that are that's the exact same bolt. It's just a few millimeters longer. They had them all in the same thing. So you got to be careful about that, or you're going to be doing a whole bunch of rework because of the instructions. But anyway, we moving right along. Okay, guys, so we got the supercharger on. It's been a doozy. It's definitely been a doozy. Would you say it's been a doozy?
To say the least. The instructions, don't pay attention to them. A lot of missing information.
A lot of missing information. This is what it looks like. Now we just gotta put the pulley back on. What's this? A crank pulley?
A water pump.
The water pump pulley, and then tighten up the tensioner, and that part will be on. Then we got, what's that? The oil feed line returns. Where you put that at?
Yeah, we're going to zip tie it, or you got a bracket over there because that's what you use to drain the supercharger oil. Oh, we got one more bolt.
We still got to do.
That goes in here, yeah.
We got to mount that.
We'll have to bend all of that up.
Got to bend that back up. Boom. Oh, shit.
Well, we have to lift it up.
Oh, that's right. Lord knows that if we know it bends. As much as we've been bending that motherfucker. We got this wire relocated down to underneath the supercharger. We are making progress, slowly but surely. So, back to your regularly scheduled program. So at this point, do you think it was still worth doing it yourself?
Trying to do it by myself or without help? You definitely need help.
No. Do you think it was still worth not taking it to a shop?
Oh, yeah. I mean, look how much we learned, too, along the way, so.
Yeah. And this would have been about, I would say probably about $2,000 at a shop at least.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, hell yeah. Hands down, it's been $2,000. You ain't getting out of there without paying about $1,500 in labor.
I wouldn't say I doubt it.
Cause then that dude tell you it's gonna be like $30 worth of labor.
That was with the turbo.
Oh, yeah, that's probably about $30. Because who knows what you got to fab up? Cause that shit ain't gonna always work.
Like we're almost seeing.
Right. It's starting to get hot as hell out here.
It is.
You definitely got. Hopefully, we got. Well, never mind. Because you said the way the tension to work. Because one of the biggest issues you see with superchargers is the belt slipping. But it's about 6 pounds, you'll be okay. It ain't gonna slip with 6 pounds.
You keep trying to not fail to mention that.
I'm trying to tell you, you need to spend $500 and put your 50 shot behind it. And call it a day. They replaying SpaceX a lot. 19 hours, that's a long time. So once you do that, it's gonna be about time to start doing the hoses.
Yeah.
Cause right now you right here.
What is it saying next?
The coolant hose modification. So you fixing to have to make up your mind about bending that pretty soon.
Yeah, that's what.
Because it's time to start putting the hoses on. So if y'all ever choose to install this on your 2003, this pipe right here has to be bent. We don't quite know why yet, but we know it has to be bent. So you need a pipe bender. What you say, a 1/2 inch?
Yeah, but I'm thinking we may just do it by hand because I just know that pipe bender is not going to get in there like it needs to be.
Yeah, it seems like it'd be easily do that. Hope you got the receipt.
Yes,
You take that back.
Send it back to Amazon.
So that has to be bent. Worst case scenario, I'm trying to see what's the worst case scenario. You could just, worst case scenario, you just replace that pipe if you fuck it up. But I don't see.
Yeah, but somebody said it wasn't pressure in it, and people saying it is, which.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, cause that's your AC.
Yeah.
Oh, so you have to. Yeah, that cause a bunch of problems. Well, I'm gonna be over there when you do that. Somebody needs to survive to tell the story. Okay, back to work.